Hey guys. I know, he's awesome. We'll look at him a little bit closer in just a sec. Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff back from the printer today. These are from Nexum Printing, Nexum, because everyone asks, in Arizona, in Phoenix. I love working with Craig. He's fast. He gets back to his emails within like minutes. It's great. So these are printed in foil. This foil is kind of a white silver. It's not quite silver. And these are going to go with the bachelorette pieces we've been working on, which, swing around here. Let's grab her box. Yep, those ones aren't Letra. So that's going to go with this suite. Oh, my desk is a mess. Yeah, I am pretty obsessed with foiling. Alright, so here's the other pieces that are going to go with them. Oh, you're very welcome, Molly. So these have some gold splatters. You guys saw me do these last week. I'm still cleaning my desk from that. There's gold splatters on everything. There's gold splatters on my black ink jar. Yep. It got everywhere, but they look really great. So for these pieces, so I'm going to do mixed metallics because I'm doing the silvery white and this gold. So I'm going to do these in like a black and gray wash, really distressed. And I might do little things of gold in here. We'll see. Oh, and I got a new ring. It doesn't fit on my right hand yet. I need to get it sized. It needs to be a teensy bit bigger, but sapphires. I don't like this, the new update they did. It makes it focus funny. Or not focus at all. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty. It goes on my right hand. It's just will get stuck. No, Claudia, it's not an engagement ring. Anyhow, this was a $120 eBay find. Ugh, I love eBay so much. All right, so project number 2 that we got back today. Now, these are... I'm a little myrrh about these. They look awesome. Except that this is not Letra paper. This is Crest. It's Avalanche White. The printing looks absolutely stunning, and that really is my bigger concern. But I was hoping this was going to be a success for a flat print and foil combo on Letra, and it's printed on the crane, or on the, well, same thing, but on the Crest, not the cotton. So I was kind of like, really, guys? But the printing itself looks absolutely stunning. The other problem is I was going to print the rest of these in-house, because all the other pieces are going to be flat print, including the backer for this one. So I have all my paper ready, except now I have the wrong paper. So I just put in an order for the Crest to match this. So I'm going to have to print them next week, which I'm not super happy about, because I wanted to get them out on Monday. But what are you going to do? So all of their envelopes, here's their envelopes. All their envelopes are done. I don't know why they use different paper. I haven't talked to Craig yet. I just emailed him. He's literally just got here maybe 10 minutes ago. Trying to get, there we go. Focus. Oh, focus is so nice. Yep, on the wrong paper. This is one of my mess up. This is my mess up sample. This is how I make sure I know it's a sample, so I don't find an envelope flying around my office and go, oh my god, I forgot to send that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not super thrilled with the paper. Well, that's the thing, Alice. The whole point for this was to figure out how to do the printing on the crane. So I'm kind of like mystified. Like, what happened, guys? But the printing turned out really nice. So bakers and choosers. But I really want to work with Nexum. But I really want them to be able to use the cotton paper, because that's kind of the whole point. So, but it looks really good. I can't complain about that. Anyhow, yeah, I would have really loved this on the cotton. But this is another reason why I don't give clients paper samples, because then the client would know. The client will never know this is on not the paper I wanted it on, and she doesn't care as long as it looks awesome, and it looks awesome. So I'm gonna actually do one of these. I'm gonna try this out. I have way more of these than I need, so I can play around with a few of them. Let's get these well out of the way of the destruction that's about to happen. Yeah, unless she's on Periscope, then I'm really in trouble. Sorry, Kelly, but they look really good. And I do have a few brides that watch Periscope. so I have to be careful. No shit talking about clients. I mean, it's not like I really would anyway, because most of my clients are pretty awesome. You guys know how much I love working with them. But every once in a while, I get one that I'm just like, ah. In the moment, it can be frustrating, and I gotta remember not to say that stuff. You know, you can only be so real before it comes back to bite you in the butt. Okay, I'm getting my paint ready here. This font is called I Wrote It. I never have clients that are picky about paper. I'm picky about paper, but I tend to get the clientele from gold to silver. It's actually white. It's like a metallic white. It's like pearl. It looks very silvery on here. But I wanted to mix the metallics, so it's not quite silver. And actually, here's my book. It helps if you actually have something to compare it to. So here's all my swatches. And you can see, like, this one's very clearly silver, silver, silver. For this one, we used this one. So it's pretty white compared to the other silvers that are there. It's like off-white, but not on the yellow side, on the gray side. Anyhow, yeah, I don't have clients picky about paper. Honestly, they come to me because they trust me and because they know that I know what I'm doing. So if that's the case, then I don't know, they never ask me for paper samples. We never really talk about that stuff because they trust me to make the judgment for what's going to be best for their project. Alright, so this is going to be the invitation that sacrifices its life. I do want it to be really mottled and kind of distressed. It's going to make another big giant mess on my desk. Okay, I do need to make sure that I don't do that. Note to self, don't get so very enthusiastic with the paint. So I'm just picking up some of the extras. Paint does not stick to foil unless you let it sit there and dry on the foil, and even then it kind of wipes off. And why I did silver and not gold was actually because when I went to gold splatter the other piece, I totally forgot that I had done this in white. Oops. But I like the way it looks, so we're just gonna go with that. And then, let's see, I'm gonna do a little bit of extra water because that's what I'll drop some of that gold into. This is 220. Where'd my gold pink go? Yeah, I kind of like the mixed media, or not mixed media, mixed metallic, but the client really wanted kind of a very modern, a little bit distressed look, and I think that's perfect for it. So I'm going to drop some of this into those puddles. Exactly, it's very edgy. Give it a little bit of a swirl. I'm literally just swirling to see what happens. I might actually just get out the Pearl powder and see what happens. If it dries with the paint, will it stay? I don't think it will, but I'm going to try it anyway. Alright, getting out the powder. And you know how we're going to make this really work? We're going to get both colors. One for gold, one for whitish silverish. Okay. Next. Alright, so the first time I definitely had too much paint on my brush, and actually not quite enough black, but I'm just using a little bit of black paint I had left over from a project yesterday. So obviously when I go to do the real thing, I'll mix up a whole batch for this particular project. Yep, the sacrificial invitations, they give their lives for a good cause. They're very, very willing, very kind. Alright, so I'm just dipping a dry paintbrush into the Pearl-X. Just tapping it on. I want to see how it dries on here, because I have no idea what it's going to do. Oop. Okay, that one was a little much. So I don't know what this is going to do. We're going to let this dry and see how it looks. I'm going to go in. I almost fell face first into a thing of gold. This thing is still set up funny from yesterday. I'm going to get this part out. Alright, so I will need to go in and distress it with this black. It kind of just sits in the lettering. It's kind of creating some reservoirs. Alright, so I'm curious to see how that one's going to dry. Because it does not blow off yet. I use Nexum Printing in Phoenix for my foil. They did this project. But we're having an issue getting them to print on Letra for flat print. So as soon as I get that figured out, they'll be like the best printer in the whole wide world. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to let this guy dry. See how our sacrificial one. Nexum is Nexum Printing in Arizona. Their website is fairly unremarkable. They do mostly commercial stuff. But anything and everything I know. Is there a foil line on the left? No, that's actually just, I missed it with the paint. Anything and everything I know about commercial printing, I learned from Craig. So I'm really appreciative to him and to that company. There you go. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I like the Pearl-Ex. It will really depend on how it dries, because if it dries and it scrapes off, it'll scuff up the other pieces in the envelope. It's awesome. Alright, so let's use this one, our sacrificial. Wipe the people off here. Let's get the whole suite out and see how it looks. Let's not use the client's envelope as example. Just in case I get ink on there. Alright. So this is for a bachelorette party in Miami Beach. These are really fairly massive pieces. It's difficult to make room on my desk here without getting water everywhere. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's our full suite. See, I'm not liking this actually. I think I might keep it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I don't love this piece with this wash on it. Maybe it's the gold I actually don't like, because this gold is a little bit darker. I don't think I like this yellow gold on here. What weight vellum do I print on? I have absolutely no earthly idea. It's kind of thick. It's not super thin. I don't know, I just pick it up at the store. And actually, I've been pulling from the same store, like my own storage of vellum for like 3 years. So I have absolutely no idea where I got it. Well, no, I got it at Kelly Paper, but we don't have Kelly Paper out here. So it's been a while since I've had to buy vellum. Yeah, the gold is too yellow. Don't really like it. So we're going to do this. Are there many invitations to make the foil with printing? So initially I was going to do these in silkscreen. And you guys know that didn't go very well. So I sent them to the printer. Because this is a client I really, really love. So this is going to cost me a little bit, but it's not too bad. It was worth working with her again. And actually, it won't actually cost me anything. It'll come out of my own profit, so I don't lose money on it. But see, this is loose, so it just wipes off. I think this will dry like this. I still don't particularly love it. I kind of like the wiped off look better, though. It's a little bit more of that distressed look. I might go with that. I think the black needs to be darker. Alice, yes, yes to all the things, all of the things. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome suite. I dig it. Yep, grungy. All right. Yeah, I think the rest of these pieces are too black. This is too gray, so we need to black it up a bit. Okay, so that's suite number 1 that we have today. I'll let this puppy dry and see how it looks. You guys saw these guys, but we also have a few of these drying. They were drying. I ran out of the room. All of these menus. This desk is such a mess right now because I'm working on packing. So my office is a little bit messier than normal because I'm trying to get things in boxes. There are 300 of these menus. And oh my goodness, I'm glad to be done. So that's what's on my desk right now. And then I did artwork. Here's the artwork I did yesterday. We're still shooting for the 22nd for a closing date. We're trying to move it up to the 22nd. So we're still waiting for confirmation on from the title company, I think. All right, so this piece is for this suite. You guys saw me sketch. It's actually much more orange than I wanted it to be for letterpress. Well, soon it'll be me that I recommend for letterpress. But I'm actually probably not going to be taking on other clients, just doing my own stuff. So that's no help at all. I don't do letterpress very often, actually. I've only done one letterpress suite in the last year. We do mostly foil because it goes so well with the artwork. So yeah, this is way more orange, but that's okay. I will scan it in and tweak it. Czar press. What's the name? Someone just asked me that. I don't use anybody for letterpress. These lines, this is what I'm going to make that pattern out of. I'm just going to make a pattern from those, and there's no dots. Those will be for this pattern here. Alright, that's kind of it that's going on today. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys have a good letterpresser, let me know. I'm always looking for another press. The girl who I've been using for a few years now here in Philly, recently, because she's doing it on the side, took like a full-time dream job. So she's not doing it anymore. Oh, thank you. Alright, so that's it for today. I'm actually going to go finish getting dressed. I took a shower and got to work and didn't actually brush my hair or anything. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like super grunge it up. Like not do a full wash, but just kind of splatter it. That'll be super messy and fun. So, we'll see. And I'll probably do it with ink instead of watercolor. We shall see, we shall see. You guys, I'm sure, will see the finished pieces of these. I'm going to play around with a few more. Alright, guys. I will be there the 17th, whatever day that is. I'm going to need more than a drop cloth. I'm going to need a whole painter's mat. Yeah, I'll be there the 17th. National Stationery Show up in New York next week. What's that place called? The Jarvis Center, I think. See you guys later. Bye.